Okay folks, it's Easter Sunday here in Sydney, Australia, and if you just look out the window, it's a really nice bright sunny day. It's a bit warm, which means climate change is indeed real. It's very hot in the sun. In the old days, by the time it became April, the sun would have lost its heat and there wouldn't be any heat in the sun. It'd be cold. It wouldn't keep you warm when you want it to. But now it's like it's warm now. The sun is hot. And if you come dressed for the early morning, which is cooler, you can get hot in the middle of the day or earlier, even earlier. So yeah, you just can't win with this kind of thing. Let's see what we can do. This photocopier is making mechanical noises again. Usually does at the beginning when I'm just switched it on. Oops, a bit hard there. Okay, let's see. Actually, no, I got mixed up. We were going to do the horse's head, but we set the machine up for this, a piece of clothing. I'm sorry I wasn't on the ball setting this up, so I'm just going to show you the clothing item. It's an interesting piece. I think that's the back of it actually, and the front. Yeah, this is the front. Sorry folks, this is the front of it. So there we have it. We're probably going to photocopy the front. I'm just going to quickly play with the buttons, but I just made an error, got a bit out of sync, as I often do. So we're going to do the front, I do think. So we're just going to put it on the glass and we're going to slip and slide it. Wondering if maybe we should reduce it down to this, and let's see how we go. Yeah, that looks really quite nice, actually. Wondering if we're going to use it or we're going to make another version. I do like this part here, so I'm thinking we can work and maybe enlarge out that piece there. So, yeah. Okay, let's just put this one aside for clothing donation. I do donate my materials when I'm finished. I try to. Makes a lot of sense, folks, to do that. You can just hear it crow out the window. We do get some lovely bird life around here. Yeah, that looks interesting. Wondering if we could make it more interesting or we're going to keep it like that. I do think maybe, I'm trying to think folks, how to make this better. I'm actually thinking of enlarging that off as well and bringing that up, because I don't like that area there. Looks shithouse. So I'm just going to try and have a look at where everything is. So we're going to turn it upside down. We're going to cover up that, and we're going to enlarge out that bland bit, as I'm calling it, It looks a bit bland. It looks like the other side of the fabric, so I don't want that. So we're going to perform an enlargement, a bigger enlargement on the vertical. Going to make it 160 for this. Yeah, that looks interesting. We've got a nice feature like that overall. I think that should work, hopefully. Wondering if we're going to use it like that, because we've enlarged off that horrible bit off there. So we've got that there and that. Well, if I have it this way, it corresponds nicely. So I'm thinking we're going to enlarge less on the horizontal, more, and just, yeah, I think the vertical looks good overall. So I think maybe the horizontal could be a lower value, if I'm correct. So maybe make it 148. No, we want a round figure. We want 130. Going to try that. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do wonder if maybe I like that better because I want to see that shape, that kind of shape, not this extra bit. So that looks shit. We're going back to what we had, I think. So I do think it was 150 if I remembered correctly. And I think we were on 160 as well, if I remember. Hopefully I'm right. I'm not big in the memory department, folks. Just take a deep breath. I'm really having a difficult time in my life where I'm missing a loved one. I'm trying to get this stuff on television in order to locate him. His name is Luigi. He's the man I really, really want to marry. And I've fucked up everything in our lives, and it's led to this. So now I have to get my stuff to air on free-to-air news in the primetime slot. So I have to do that, on your common television station, or not station, channel. Fuck, station is radio. Radio is not the most important thing because this is visual. So I do think that if my videos do make it big in television, it might spill over into the radio sector, but that's not the most important thing to me. Television is the main goal. Radio is just an added benefit, in my opinion. But yeah, this has got to go to air on television some stage. I don't know when and how I'm going to get it. I'm going to deliver some discs to some of the TV channels I'm planning on doing. So anyway, that's come up better than I thought. I think now we can call this demo quits.